Some things just not adding up.
Welcome to 2 Cents Boxing, where we talk everything boxing. Make sure to punch that like and subscribe button. Seriously, hit it like it owes you money. Want to go the extra mile? Drop a super chat or donate to the Cash App, because who doesn't love supporting quality content? Catch me live every Friday at 6:30 p.m. and Sunday at 5 p.m. See you there.
Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Jay, and this is our 2 Cents, where we talk everything boxing, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. In today's video, we will be discussing Gervonta Tank Davis versus Jake the Problem Child Paul. But before we do that, make sure you punch that like and subscribe button, and make sure you let me know and drop it below your 2 cents as we go throughout the video. Or you can give me a call at 281-845-2103. Now, Jake Paul did an interview, and he said he was going to be fighting Gervonta Davis next. And it sent the internet into an uproar. Oh, I told you he was fighting Jake Paul next. Oh, I can't believe Tank's not a serious fighter. I can't believe him. Tank ducking everybody. If Tank fight Jake Paul, I know for sure he couldn't beat Shakur. He couldn't beat Devin. Now make sure you stick around to the end of the video to hear my 2 cents about the situation. But I'm just going to tell you what I've been hearing in the YouTube streets about the Jake Paul fight. So, and some questions that I have, because I had heard that Gervonta Tank Davis was going from a really good source, that Gervonta Tank Davis was going to call somebody out after his fight, and it was probably going to make a lot of people mad and get some mixed reviews from fight fans. So, first, let's just say he's not fighting Jake Paul. He's fighting the Lamont Roach rematch. So let's just kind of keep that in mind, right? Because I'm on panels, I'm talking to people, and they telling me, oh, Tank fans down bad. The Tank fans looking bad. The Tank fans got to take this L. And I'm like, what L? Oh, Tank was going to fight Jake Paul. Is he fighting Jake Paul? No, he's fighting the Lamont Roach rematch. So where was the L? He not fighting him. So we're going on the intent that he was going to fight Jake Paul. So let's move forward with that notion, right? Let's also keep in mind that Jake Paul was trying to make a fight with Canelo. He had a contract signed that Canelo allegedly reneged on. He was trying to make a fight with Anthony Joshua. He's trying to make a fight with Gervonta Tank Davis. So you're telling me that Jake Paul can fight from 135 pounds all the way up to heavyweight? Gervonta Tank Davis is 135 pounds. Anthony Joshua is 250 pounds. He's a heavyweight. Okay, cool. Then you say, well, what happened with Canelo? I thought you was fighting Canelo next. I thought Canelo reneged on the contract. Okay, so I guess after Canelo rigged on the contract, you start negotiating with Gervonta Tank Davis. If this fight does happen, right, it would obviously have to be an exhibition, correct? Because it's like 100-pound weight difference. Who's going to sanction this as a real fight? And if it is sanctioned as a real fight, the fans should have a problem with whoever sanctioned it. You need to have a problem with boxing as a whole for sanctioning a fight with 100-pound weight difference. Where they gonna fight at? What weight they gonna fight at? What size gloves they gonna wear? Right? And so the whole point I'm trying to make is, if this fight were to happen, hypothetically speaking, it's a fight for casual fans. It's an entertainment fight. It's a Let's get together and make a super easy, stupid bag fight. And I don't want to make this video too long, but Jake come out and say something and everybody just all of a sudden believe it. As if Jake Paul isn't a promoter. Like, he don't market himself. Like, he don't market his fights. Like, he don't come out and say things. He has a fight coming up. He said he making the announcement next week. But he's been drawing attention to himself this whole time with other big name fighters. Canelo, AJ, Tank. He been doing that this whole time. Why is Jake Paul concerned with fighting some of the best fighters in actual boxing when you look at who he's been fighting? You think he really finna fight Anthony Joshua? You think he really finna fight Tank Davis? And if they do fight, it's not a real fight. It's just some entertainment. Jake Paul is not a real fighter. He's an entertainer. It's a completely different niche and thing that Jake Paul is doing. If Jake Paul was a real fighter, he would not be making as much money as he was making. I know they got him a record and they trying to rank him and do all this crazy stuff, but that's all about money. That's all about money. And I think it's crazy how instead of talking about the Lamont Roach rematch and how Tank had a tough fight and he took a rematch, people keep looking to find and talk about things to criticize Tank for that's not even happening. What if he was talking to Jake Paul before the fight and then the Lamont Roach situation came up and he was like, you know what? I ain't got time to play with you right now. I gotta go do this rematch. How is that not a serious fighter? How is he not a serious fighter when he had some bullshit lined up to do because he was about to go get an easy, stupid bag? A real situation came up, and instead of him going to get the easy, stupid bag anyway and doing the rematch later, he decided to do the rematch first. How is he not a serious fighter? Let me know and drop it below. Give me a call. 281-845-2103. Y'all just, it's just one thing to another to continue to smear and criticize Tank. And it just starts to sound like, oh, all you do is defend Tank. All you do is... And I know it's starting to sound like that, but it's because people keep coming out with the crazy narratives. They keep coming out with the crazy narratives. And since I'm an anti-captivist, I have to come out and speak against it. Shout out to my 2 centers. So they gonna ride this Jake Paul thing. I hope they don't talk about how he was about to fight Jake Paul up until the rematch, because he's not fighting Jake Paul. He's fighting Lamont Roach. Oh, well, they say he gonna fight Jake Paul after the Lamont Roach fight. Okay, well, let's see. Let's wait and see. We're not gonna talk about how he about to fight Jake Paul after the Lamont Roach fight, only for him to not fight Jake Paul after the Lamont Roach fight. That's all I'm saying. And just to give my 2 cents about the situation, do I want to see Gervonta Tank Davis fight Jake Paul? No, I do not. Did I want to see Mike Tyson fight Jake Paul? No, I did not. Do I even want to see Jake Paul fight? No, I don't. So I'm not advocating for him to go fight Jake Paul. I'm not agreeing with him going to fight Jake Paul. But just because I disagree, don't mean that I gotta smear and do whatever. You just say your opinion about it. The issue is when y'all be stating y'all opinions, y'all be trying to convince other people that they feel that way too. No, give them the information and let them feel how they want to feel about it. If Gervonta Tank Davis wants to go make a bag with Jake Paul, I don't care. I don't care. Now, maybe some people was upset because they were saying, oh, he about to go fight Jake Paul and then retire. If he retires, I'll be disappointed because it's other fighters I want us to see you fight and other fights I wanted you to make. So, yes, I would be disappointed if Gervonta Tank Davis fought Jake Paul and retired. But I don't understand why people are so upset with this man. They keep pulling straws out of hat. They keep trying to, it's almost like they keep trying to throw stuff against the wall and see what sticks to get people to turn against them. That's what it's starting to feel like. Just go back to before the Roach fight. Before the Roach fight, it was don't nobody want to see it. He pulling up a 30-pounder. He blah, 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 blah. After the Roach fight, oh, he took a knee. He weak-minded. He started breaking down. He went life or death with Lamar Roach. Lamar Roach really won that fight. He could have won if on the technicality. Lamar Roach going on I ain't getting knocked out by Tank tour, which is cool. Lamar, do your thing, but you need to be focused for that rematch. Don't let the money and attention get to you. So it's just one thing after another. Now it's, oh, he was going to fight Jake Paul. And people act like if he go do an exhibition with Jake Paul, he can't just come back and go back to fighting like he was doing. Like his career just gonna be over if he fight Jake Paul. But that's just my 2 cents about the situation. If he gonna fight Jake Paul, go get a bag, make all this stupid money, put on for the casuals, do crazy, stupid, dumb numbers, which I don't even understand how that could work, because I feel like Netflix and Amazon are competitors. So I don't know how you could be contracted with Amazon and then can go fight on Netflix. I don't know how that will work. To me, that's another question I have that also doesn't make any sense. Like, what network would they fight on, right? Would it be on both networks, Netflix and Amazon? That would be kind of weird. I don't know. And I'm not saying it can't happen because it's boxing. I'm just saying, to me, it sounds highly unlikely. But if it does happen, I don't care. Am I going to criticize Tank? I already told y'all how I feel about it. I don't even want to see Jake Paul fight. So I definitely don't want to see you fighting him. But the problem is, people think if your favorite fighter do something you disagree with, you supposed to just disown him, not be a fan no more, cuss him out, call him names. Like, come on, I'm way too mature for that. I don't do that. I don't call none of these fighters names. I got my opinions about these fighters and y'all call it hating or whatever, but that's because y'all not on a level of understanding that people have opinions, and just because they don't agree with you, it's not hate. But let me know what you think about Jake Paul, Gervonta Davis not fighting and everybody being upset about it by dropping your 2 cents below in the comments. Follow me on IG at 2 Cents Boxing. Follow me on X at 2 Cents 20. Give me a call at 281-845-2103. Leave your 2 cents in the voicemail and I'm gonna check it out. Be sure to help support the channel by dropping a super thanks or hitting the Cash App at 2 Cents Boxing. Make sure you click on this video I put up here in the corner and check it out. I'm Jay, and stay tuned for my 2 cents in the next video.